All right, guys. Looks like we are officially good to go here, and I see my post of the day posts in there, and now I'm just waiting for it to show up here on the phone to know that it's like officially live. So give me just a second here, and then we'll obviously get the push notification sent out, all that sort of good stuff, and we'll get things rocking and rolling. So there we go. Awesome stuff right there. Okay. Now. Now, let's get everything going. Tags, pushes, all that sort of good stuff. And then we'll get this Thursday rocking and rolling for you here. And we'll do the work. We'll show up and we'll do the work as we always do. What just happened there? I don't know what's going on here. Somehow my screen just suddenly expanded to full screen. Okay, here we go. Push notification headed your way in just a second. All right, cool. Push notification sent out. You guys should have that in about 5 seconds or so. Comment the word push when you guys get that. And also right now I'm going to do the everyone tag and tag all of you guys in Facebook. So let me know if you get, comment the word tag if you guys get the notification in Facebook, in your Facebook notifications. All right, join us live now. It will say Daniel has tagged you in a post. And you guys should see that right now as well. If you get both, comment the word both. But either way, let me know what's going on. Brian, how are you? Thank you for commenting. What's up? I don't know if anybody notices a little something new here on the microphone. I got this fun, it's very soft and fuzzy. It's very soft and fuzzy. And the reason why I have that is because I am in the process of recording another new, yes, another new video, another video sales letter for our team to test out and use. And I just recorded it literally 2 days ago. But what I noticed is in the last couple of videos that we've done, and you guys might have noticed this too, I don't know, if you guys pay close attention to our sales videos, that when I, ready for this? When I pronounce my P's, there's it's a very large popping sound. And normally there's something called, for those of you guys that have been in the music industry or played music or used any kind of like real recording devices, studio recording, any sort of that stuff, you get what's called a pop screen. And it's like this little foam screen that goes over that. Now, I had that at one point. I had it, and I was literally sifting through the closet, bags everywhere, and I could not find it. But I did find this, and this is also to be used when you're outside, when you're using a microphone outside. This is kind of known as like a windscreen or like a wind filter, they call it. This also helps prevent the popping of your P's when you are pronunciating your words. So you guys, I don't know, maybe you guys pick that up, maybe you don't, I don't know. But either way, there you go. That's why I'm using this little fuzzy doodad right here, because it helps reduce the popping with your P's when you pronounce them. So anyway, I don't know how it sounds for you, but I recorded it. I went back and I listened to it, and I was like, oh, that popping is very much reduced with this little filter on here. So anyway, it's working. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So here we go, guys. Here we go. We got the post of the day coming up, and I got to tell you, I had a biatch of a time. We'll just call it that. Anyone remember? I'm dating myself. Anyone remember when? Oh man, I don't even know. It's probably 30 something years ago when the phrase or the word biatch became like popular. I remember that time vividly. It was like all the kids were saying it like it was like the coolest thing ever. Ah, biatch. Anyway, I was putting together your post of the day. I'm gonna emphasize my P's today because I got this filter on here. I was putting together the post of the day for you guys, and I was having a biatch of a time like with those graphics over in ChatGPT because for some reason like they could not spell the words correctly in the post. So like the graphics that I make for you guys, that like ChatGPT just was not spelling like it. Every time I saw the word enrollment, it had like 6 L's in it, or there was no R or whatever it was. It just was not spelled correctly. So I had to do it. I don't know. I think I had to create the graphics like 20 freaking times, and it was just a pain in the butt. So it took me a little while. That's why I went a little bit late today here, a little bit late for you guys. But either way, we got it done. We got it done. So the post of the day is ready to rock, rocking and a rolling. All right. So a couple of highlights too. I'm not gonna dive super deep into sales right now. We'll recap everything tomorrow. I want to highlight a couple of names. Number one, um, Catherine is literally riding a high right now. Just got promoted to Infinity this week. She got another sale again yesterday. I don't know how. I think that's like 7 sales in like the last couple of days. Like just absolutely like cruising and rocking. So shout out to Catherine. Awesome job. Way to go. Also, another person I want to highlight. Not only did they get their first sale this week, and you know, like this is like my favorite thing to talk about here. When people get their very first sale ever, it's just freaking awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know, especially when people are able to plug into our system. When people can plug in, it's a P thing. And then they get sales. It's just freaking awesome. So, Darnell Merchant. I know Darnell Merchant is here in the group. Somebody tag him. I don't know if it's Darnell and significant other, wife, spouse, girlfriend, whatever it is, but it's Darnell and Sadia Merchant. Not only did they get their first sale this week, they got their second sale this week. So they just got started and they already have 2 sales under their belt. It's like, what's better than that? Like, what's better than that when you help a new person get started? And not only did they make their first sale, but they make their second sale in the same freaking week. What's up? What's up? That is just awesome to see. Awesome to like just love seeing that. Darnell, awesome job. Way to go. I don't know what you're doing. I'm assuming you're just following the training. If you show up or you catch this live, you catch the replay, whatever it is, drop a comment down below. Let us know what you're doing. Inquiring minds would love to know. Anytime, especially you newbies, get sales with it was last week and it was Mary and other people that made their very first sales. We always like to know like, hey, what are you doing? And 99% of the time, everyone's like, oh, I followed the training. Oh, I invited someone to a webinar and I closed a sale. Like it's very basic, very simple stuff. So, you know, this isn't really crazy complex stuff. You go through, you follow the training, you go step by step, you take your time, give yourself some grace, give yourself the opportunity to, you know, figure some things out, but that's what the training site is there for. Walks you through it step by step. So there you go. There you go. Oh, Brian in the comments right now. Excellent comment. Brian says, got my first lead in my app today from a short form piece of content, proof of concept. There you go, guys. Just more documented proof that, you know, you follow the system, you do the work, stuff starts to happen. It's pretty cool, guys. It's pretty freaking cool. Okay, now, let's dive into it. Let's go do the post of the day, guys. We're going to dive right into the Facebook group as usual, like we do. And you guys are going to follow my lead. You got to do exactly as I do right now. So in the Facebook group, you guys will see right here, it says post of the day. There are 2 photos there. Again, you guys could use these photos. You could go create your own if you wanted to. You could head on over to ChatGPT. You guys could go create your own if you wanted to. You guys could take a picture of yourself. It doesn't really matter. Take a picture of, like I did a couple of weeks ago. I pointed to the countdown timer that was on our webinar page. You guys could scroll back in the photos. All you got to do is look in our Facebook group and look at the photos. And you guys, like, literally, if you wanted to, scroll all the way to the top of the Facebook group right here, just to give you guys ideas. We're giving you guys ideas right now. Scroll to the top of the Facebook group. You hit photos, right? And you guys are going to see all of the different photos that we use. So as an example, if you guys went back a couple of weeks, man, there's a lot of pictures of me. The heck? You guys could use this photo right here. This is where I literally pointed to the countdown timer that is on our webinar replay sales page. And you guys could use that photo right there. I know it's a little tough to see with the light. There you go. You kind of see it right there. Apply now through, but I wouldn't use that same exact photo because the date's on there. So you want to use something that says, or you could just go take your own photo, go to the webinar replay sales page, go to the webinar capture page, go to any of our pages with a countdown timer on it that's expiring tomorrow night, which is our webinar capture page and our webinar replay sales page. Both of those have a countdown timer that expires tomorrow night. Okay. So as an example, I'll even show you guys like how simple this is. Like I save, and you guys should be kind of doing this too, just food for thought here. Like all the links that I need to reference that are in our business, I save them in a notepad on our phone. So I could literally go right here. Okay. I could pull up our replay sales page and it says 1 day, 13 hours. So at the time of this webinar right now, you can kind of see that. If I were to zoom in right there, it says 11:15, apply now through 11:15. You could take a screenshot of this right here. You could use you could crop it and use just the timer if you wanted to. There's so many different ways to do this, guys. So many different ways. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to utilize one of the pictures from the posts today. And we're going to use that. We're going to grab the words. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the dude because I'm a dude. And that's why I tried to do like, one male picture, one female picture. You guys, again, if you guys want to go create your own image, you can. Just trying to keep it equal here-ish, you know what I mean? Like, so I got a male pick, I got a female pick, right? I could use the female pick if I wanted to, but I'm going to use the male pick because I'm going to kind of aiming for my own personal avatar, which is dudes that are between 40 and 50, which AKA is me, right? So I'm going to grab that photo and then I'm going to copy the words from the post of the day. You guys know how to do this at this point. I'm going to copy the words from the post of the day, and you only want specifically, okay, and I'll show you guys this. You only want right here where it says highly demanded replay on down. You only want that section right there. Every now and then, one of you guys will just copy and paste the whole thing. Pay close attention, okay? So now I'm going to head on out to my own personal timeline here, okay? I'm going to grab the photo that I just got, which disappeared on me. I don't know what the heck just happened to that. So I'm going to have to go back in and go grab the photo because the photo did not save. Stand by, okay? All right, come on now. Come on now, save photo. There we go, now I got it. Okay, here we go. All right, and remember too, always set your posts to public. Set your post to public, okay? And yes, I'm overemphasizing my P's on purpose. Just for the fun of it, because I can. Okay, so now I got everything pasted in here. Man, this is just too much fun. I pasted the picture on my post. Okay, right there. Boom, got that. So there we go. So that's in there. So now I'm going to delete out all the extra info that I do not need. Okay, I'm going to select. I'm going to delete out all the Ezra stuff that I want to get out of there. Okay, boom. So now you can see that the post, let me just get rid of that. Come on, get out of there. Okay. So this is what the post should look like once you have everything in there. From here, it just says highly demanded replay on down. Okay, you guys can see that. Highly demanded replay on down. You got all that info in there. I got my picture in there. Boom. Okay. And we're almost done. We're almost done. So you guys, like literally as I'm showing you guys this, you guys should be doing this along with me. Okay, you guys should be doing this along with me. Now, it might be a little tricky if you guys are on the same device that you're trying to do this on, but you can wait till this is over. Then you can go back and just literally follow along and do exactly as I do. We do this every week, guys. There's no secrets. And this is what's so cool. And this is what maybe you should be creating content about. Content in your short form videos. Content on YouTube, which by the way, why didn't anybody remind me? YouTube challenge, right? YouTube challenge. We're going to do another YouTube challenge. Now, I talked about doing another YouTube challenge Wednesday through Friday this week. However, yesterday, we kind of got sidetracked when Catherine decided to jump on and completely sidetrack our Wednesday webinar. I'm just kidding. Catherine kicked some major booty yesterday and just dropped nugget after nugget after nugget, which was absolutely awesome. So that's why I got sidetracked and I didn't think about the YouTube challenge. But let's do what we did last week. We'll roll out another YouTube challenge tomorrow and we'll go Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll do the same thing. George is in my personal rotator this week. His link is getting sent out to my email list. So he's getting some extra traffic, extra clicks, that sort of thing. So we're trying to help George get a sale by popping him into my personal rotator, popping him in personally, right? And and that's that. So I'll swing back to that in a second. So let's get this post done here, okay? So this is ready to go. I got my stuff in there. I'm going to go ahead and hit next. It's set to public, okay? I'm going to post, right? And then as soon as this is done, we're going to do actually we're going to do 3 more things. Once your post is published, I'm going to find every P word I possibly can. Once your post is published, we're going to like the post. We're going to go into the comments and we're going to put the highlight, remember? That's what you guys are looking for right there. You hit the @ symbol, you hit highlight, boom. Now remember too, this is also, also important. You can only use the @ highlight, I think like 3 times a week. So be careful when you use it. Now, just a suggestion, I would use the @ highlight in the beginning of the week. I would use it to get people registered for the webinars. I would use it in kind of the middle of the week, which is where we are right now. It's a Thursday at the time of this video. You're talking about open enrollment ending. You're kind of putting a heavy call to action out there to get people excited about the replay before tomorrow night, before the countdown timers expire, before open enrollment expires. Okay, so that would be a good time to use it. And then I would use it towards the end of the week, like maybe on like a Sunday when all the rest of our countdown timers expire. And again, kind of use that FOMO, use those countdown timers, use open enrollment ending again towards the end of the week. That's how I would do it. Okay, so beginning of the week, middle of the week, end of the week, spread it out. Don't use them all at once. Don't use them all in one day. Then your followers and whoever else might be like, oh, geez, here's another post. Here's another post. Like, spread it out. Spread it out. Okay. So anyway, that's posted. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the Facebook group and I'm going to go to the actual post itself. And I can see some of you guys already doing the work here. So I'm going to come over and I'm going to do IPA done. And I'm going to hold myself accountable to doing the work just like you guys do. And then there, IPA done. Luckman already did it. Awesome. Albert already did it. Awesome. No surprises there. Action takers. So there you go. Once the work is done, you come right back here to post of the day. Okay. Once you publish your post, you can put your comment in here, hold yourself accountable. Then that is at least done. But don't just stop there. Get out there, do some short form content, maybe do some YouTube content. But here's a cool thing that I was just referencing earlier, right? And we'll talk more about this tomorrow too when we get into YouTube, when we get into the YouTube challenge over the weekend. This, like everything that we're doing right here, everything that we're literally, we as a team are helping you get out there and go do the work. We're helping you create content. We're helping you be consistent. We're helping guide you. We're helping educate you. We're helping, encourage you. All of those things, guys. So what I want you to think about is get out there and go create some content around this, right? Go create some content around what we're doing here, because this is, think about this. Like we talked about this yesterday, when Catherine hijacked the live. Kidding. When, Catherine specifically was talking about her chat group, right, with her people. And, she shows up every single weekend, encourages, educates, answers questions. And we talked about this specific question with you and your leads and the people that you are talking to, communicating with, creating content for. What type of value does someone get when they join you? What's in it for them? And you honestly, like, you need to put some serious thought into this. And if I were you, I'm going to give you guys a good exercise that you can do right now. So, kind of saving the best for last here. Saving the best for last. What I would do if I was you, and all I can do with my 7+ years of experience of making a full-time income online, kind of know what I'm talking about here. I'm going to give you a concept. I'm going to give you an exercise that actually works really well. Okay? So if you guys are ready for this, comment ready. Okay? Comment ready if you guys are ready for this exercise. Okay? Comment ready, and then I'll begin. Man, coffee's good this morning. A little brown sugar cinnamon. Love me some brown sugar cinnamon. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, next time I go to make French toast, and like you're whipping up the eggs, you're putting the cream or the milk in there, I'm gonna add a little bit of that brown sugar cinnamon syrup, which is sugar free, by the way. I'm gonna add some of that in there to the eggs. So when I dip the bread in there, it's got some of that brown sugar cinnamon syrup on it. Oh man, like come on. Tell me that wouldn't be good French toast. Okay, here we go. A lot of ready comments coming in. Appreciate that. Celeste, Luckman, Brian, Tomas, what's up? Catherine, George. Okay, awesome. Now, here is a great exercise that you guys can do. And this is all about you giving value to your leads. And again, Catherine talked about this yesterday when she was out there but when she was out there creating her content, whether it be a live video on Insta or in her content itself, one of the pieces of value that Catherine offers to her leads when they're thinking of joining her is that she has a 24/7 chat group. You can always get a hold of her. You can always ask her a question. And by the way, guys, success leaves clues. Success leaves clues. So what I'm talking about here works really well when you use it. Throwing it out there. Okay. So that is a part of the value stack, part of a massive value nugget that she offers to her leads, to her audience. And it's a benefit for them as to what they get when they join her. So what I want you guys to do right now is I want you guys to bust out a notepad. Take notes on your phone, take notes on your laptop, take notes. I would prefer that you write them down. You should prefer that you write them down because when you write things down, you record it to memory more than just thinking about it. Known fact, little known fact right there. Okay, so bust out a piece of paper, bust out a pen, and what you should do, this should be your homework assignment, and please put some serious thought into this, and I want you to write down the benefit that your lead gets by joining you personally. You personally, not the funnel team, not the funnel team. You. What is the value that you are going to deliver on to make them want to join you? Okay? What is your value add? Okay? So do me a favor right now. What I want you guys to do, and this is let's warm this up. Let's get this warmed up. Let's get this going. Okay? What I want you guys to do is put in the comments right now, what type of value does someone get by joining you? Catherine's example, she has a 24/7 chat that she puts all her paid members in. So they have 24 access to ask questions, get a hold of her. And, there's a whole group, there's a whole community of people that can maybe answer a question or be there as a resource, be there as a support system for that brand new person. Okay? Okay? So there you go. Oops, stand by. Man, hang on one second, guys. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Every now and then you get a hater, and I don't understand that. Now, so yeah, I mean, great comment, Luckman. I never really thought of that before. So I want you guys to think about that. Think about like what's in it for them, and you have to think about this too. And this is why it's important to write this stuff down. What sets you apart from everybody else? Like legit, what sets you apart from everybody else? Everybody else that's out there that's doing the same thing you are, they're creating content, all the digital marketers, affiliate marketers, everyone trying to sell somebody a course, sell someone into a coaching program, sell somebody on a system, all those people that you're competing with, what sets you apart? What value does the person that's watching your video, what value do they get by joining you? Okay. So Celeste, great comment. Celeste says, I'm starting a mom's mentor group. Really awesome. That is a great value add. Okay. Great value add. Um, so what else, guys? Put some ideas down in the chat so other people can see it too. Okay. Put some ideas down there. So let's get the wheels turning. Let's get everybody supporting, helping each other out here in the community. We're all a team here. So let's everybody help each other out because you hear this all the time, right? When you give, you gain. So what what do you offer, other people? Okay. So, Albert says consistent support, right? Consistent support. Available any time of the day, right? Honesty and knowledge, right? Okay. I know as an example for me, everyone gets my personal phone number. Everyone can text me at any time. I also I have my own personal sales rotator, depending on what level somebody joins at. I have my own personal sales rotator, which I show and prove that, I make sales every single week, many times multiple sales per day. So it's like, I'm going to plug you into my personal sales rotator. So this is something that I'm doing above and beyond. Okay. Obviously we plug you into our community. We're available 24/7 in our chat group. So you can utilize the team stuff, but also if you're going to do that, reference it as like, I'll give you an example. Right here in our Facebook group at the top, one of the pinned featured posts at the top, we have a live Q&A thread. In that Q&A thread, you could utilize that to say, you talking to your leads, I'm going to plug you into our Facebook community. And if you have any questions, we have a live Q&A thread to make sure that you always get the answers and you always have support. Okay. So I want you guys to think about that. All right. And what can you offer that person? How can you present that? And most importantly, what we're doing right now is write this stuff down. Write this stuff down. You want to write this stuff down and you want to start creating a list. Now, why do you want to start creating a list? Because as you start building a list, as you start creating that list and you start stacking value. In marketing terms, we call that a value stack or a value add. What value does someone get? This is also known as, and I want everybody to comment this below. This is very important. Perceived value. So now we're getting into marketing a little bit. We're talking marketing lingo, marketing language, marketing verbiage. Everyone comment right now, perceived value. And this is very, very important. So the list that you're making is all, in marketing terms, is all perceived value. What value does your lead get by joining you? What sets you apart from everybody else? Perceived value. Okay, perceived value. So everybody comment that below. Perceived value. So think about that. Write those things down. Create a big of a list as you possibly can. If it's 3 things, if it's 13 things, if it's 23 things, it doesn't matter. create a list of perceived value. Now, how is that going to help you? As you're out there creating your content, as you're out there talking about what's out there in the industry, you're creating your content, you're creating posts, you're communicating with people. Now maybe you're texting people, you're messaging people, you're emailing people. Now you can start adding parts of your value stack or all of your value stack to your communication, to your content, and you can start putting it out there. These are what sets us apart. These are what sets me apart. When you join me, Celeste, perfect example. When you join me, I'm going to plug you into my mom's, chat group or whatever the specific thing that Celeste called it. She had a really cool name for it. Let me go back and find that because it was good. Mom's mentor group, right? So, for Celeste in this specific example, when you join me, and this is what makes you different, this is what sets you apart. When you join me, I'm going to plug you into my mom's mentor group. And then you could even say in this group, this is our 24/7 live communication group where you can ask me questions, you can connect with other moms, you can be inspired, you can, we're going to share content ideas, we're going to share, what's working, we're going to be there to answer your questions. You're going to get access to that as soon as you get started. So we're going to be there to support you. Now think about it. If you're watching a video and you see someone talking about that and you happen to be a mom, like that's going to be a value add for you. That's going to be perceived value for you. So think about those things, do this exercise, write that stuff down, and think about what sets you apart from everybody else. Start coming up with ideas. Put some serious thought into this. Write this stuff down. And then as you start creating your content, as you start getting out there and you start, putting that content out there, you're going to have this perceived value in the back of your head. You can start weaving that into your content. And I'm telling you right now, like, again, no secrets here. This is the type of stuff that you start making content about. This is the stuff that all the people at the top, all the people that are making consistent sales every single week, this is the stuff that they're doing. Okay? I mean, if you look at the funnel team as a whole, what do we do as a team? We create massive value stacks for all of the leads. I mean, we're talking about you, making you specific, making you different, making you stand out from everybody else. But we as the funnel team also do the same thing. We just do it on a big general level. Okay? So again, think about this type of stuff, guys. This stuff works. Okay? Now, I'll give you guys a little bit of a hint. Tomorrow, again, when we talk more about YouTube and we do another YouTube weekend challenge, okay? One of the things that you guys can highlight, one of the things that you guys can be creating valuable information on is literally what we're talking about right now. Like legit what we're talking about right now. We teach, we train, we educate, we motivate, we inspire 5 days a week, right here with you 5 days a week. That is incredible perceived value for you and your viewers on your videos. So you can get out there and you can talk about this stuff. You can talk about the training. You can talk about the education. You can talk about what we offer that most teams do not offer, that most business opportunities do not offer, that most affiliate marketing opportunities do not offer. Live daily training, incredible perceived value. You create pieces of content around that. And again, when people are watching your specific My Econ Funnel Team content out there on YouTube, okay, you're maybe hint, nudge, wink, going through YouTube University, learning how to rank your videos, learning about keywords, thumbnails, all those other stuff. Again, we'll talk more about that tomorrow, okay? But you guys get out there and you guys showcase and highlight the value stack. Hey, guys, like I mean, think about it. You guys could do a case study. Case studies work so well, by the way. You guys could be showing people, hey, this is what I learned this week. This is what I learned last week. This is what I'm currently learning. Oh, by the way, I get all this education and training in our Facebook group during the daily lives. This is where I pick up all this stuff, or I learned all this stuff in our team training site. I learned how to do hashtags. I learned how to do, follow up through my app. I learned how to do, TikTok marketing. I learned how to do Facebook marketing. I learned how to do YouTube marketing. All of those could be individual videos, by the way. And just keep sharing what you're learning. And what does that all boil down to? ILT. Invest, learn, teach. You invest your time, sometimes money, you learn something, you turn around, you teach that to other people. Simple stuff. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. Rock and roll. Appreciate you. Wrapping it up. Get out there. Go do the post of the day. Go do the income producing activities. Get out there, go create your content. And very, very much so, guys, make sure that you guys do the exercise that we talked about today. Okay. What is in it for the person watching your content? What's in it for them? What value do you offer compared to anybody else? What do they get when they join you? I want you to put some serious thought into that. Okay. Because when you get that, when you figure that out, when you nail that down, trust me when I tell you this, that's going to come across in your content. People are going to see it, they're going to hear it, and most importantly, they're going to feel it. They're going to feel it, okay? So you got some great ideas today. Go use those, take the time, do the work, and it will pay off, my friends. That is it. Appreciate you, and we will see you guys tomorrow on Friday for another weekend YouTube challenge. Catch you later.